A week, the best part of a week to get your feet under the table. How have you found it then here at Sheffield Wednesday? What's your assessment?
Very busy, but no, it's been very good. I've been really welcome. Everyone's been really supportive, at the club, and the fans that I've spoke to, being up and around here. I stayed in the city centre for a few of the days, and bumped into a few of the Sheffield Wednesday fans, so that was great. And just been very good, but obviously very busy. Not a long time to prepare for this game, only 1 week. Obviously a new manager, coming in, I think the key is not to overbear the players with, too much stuff that I want to do, but enough that they can take the concepts that we're going to try and work and put them on the pitch. But obviously the games come thick and fast, and we're going to be into a busy period, so we'll try and work in between that to get that clearer and clearer. But quite a unique situation for the weekend, but really enjoyed it.
Very much so. Barry Banner's just been talking about the little changes and tweaks that you're asking each player to do. As a general appraisal, what do you want them to do early on then that might be different to what we've seen?
No, but it's, no, they've been great. And obviously there's quality in that squad. And we all know the potential of that squad. And I think even they feel maybe, the last couple of seasons that potential isn't where it should have been, for whatever reasons that happens. But it's trying to help them understand, okay, how do we get the best out of you? Yes, there's going to be a certain way of playing or methods that we're going to use, or certain areas that we work on that we need you, to give them an idea. The best way, or the way that I work, is with clarity. Try and give players clarity. I've always found that if a player knows exactly what you're asking of him, there's no grey areas. That's when they work at their best. That's when they perform at their best. So that's the way I work. I've tried to put that straight in, even though not to overbear them with too much, but simple stuff that's very black and white, it's very clear. And hopefully we keep building on that, and that gets some more response out of what I feel is a very capable squad.
I realise you're obviously not going to tell the world your plans, but what do you envisage your team looking like 2 or 3 months from now?
Well, I think the league demands that physicality, that aggression, that mentality. The basics of that have to be right. I've seen it many, many times in this league where quality squads who come down, or quality squads that are already here, do you know what I mean? If they don't apply those basics into each and every single game, into each and every single training, then you're never going to be successful. So those are the first things, the foundation side of it. And then of course, in terms of the style and how we want to do is to be adaptable within a sense, but overall, it's just that front foot and aggressive type of mentality, but also to be adaptable in how we're going to do it. I think we've got a smart enough squad here. Having worked with them only for a short number of days, they seem very switched on and focused, and you're not stood there having to tell them 20 times. Say if it's 1 or 2 times and they've picked it up, so that's good. But that's all going to take time. That will take time, but I understand. We live in a world of instant.
Where is time these days?
It's not in I can't believe I said the word. It's not in my vocabulary anymore. But it does. But in the meantime, you're trying to work in the short term to get results instantly, to give you that little bit longer plan where you can implement it for a longer process. But no, they've been fantastic, really responsive. As I said, everyone's been really supportive. The staff as well. Lee and the staff have been really supportive with me, and just looking forward to the game on the weekend. Having worked with them only a short number of days, the work that we've done, I've seen a really good response and attitude towards, and that tells you the type of group you're working with. I've been to clubs before where you start, and it takes them a little bit longer to understand, but even in the short amount of days that we've had with each other, I've seen them pick it up. Of course, then transferring that to the game is the most difficult bit, but in terms of first impressions and how they've gone about it, what I've asked them to do, I've been very, very pleased with them. So we just need to try and take that, even though it's not everything that I want the team to be, and it won't be that on Sunday, but going forward, if we can see elements of it coming from Sunday onwards, then it's something to build upon.
So as we've established, you've got no time. What were those fans saying to you? Beat Huddersfield and you've got to beat Leeds United at some stage. So what are the other challenges?
It's the same at every big club, But the other bit is the mentality. You want to win every single game. Is it possible to do that? It's very difficult and very unlikely, but the mentality I've always tried to approach it and get my teams to approach is we want to fight our maximum for those 3 points each and every game. I've always used the mantra and always kept the focus on just the one game at a time. Don't look too far ahead, because you can forget the now, and what needs to be done is each game focus on that. It's your maximum for that 3 points, and that's what an essence of that. I've already tried to put that in there with the players, and hopefully as that builds in time, with the squad that we have, we can do that more often than not.
Changing tack, how is Tom Lees today?
Yeah, he's okay. He's so he's been back out on the pitches. It'll be touch and go whether he makes Sunday. We'll see. Tomorrow we've got another training tomorrow. So but yeah, obviously he's an important player, so the possibility's there. Of course, he's the captain of the club and an important player for the club and for this team. And we'll have another good look at him tomorrow and make a decision.